Face here, if you would like.
Hey, what up?
Okay, so this is his second time back here, and I apologize. Oh my goodness.
sorry.
It's fine. So, like, I don't know what they're called, but the things on the end of the mics that look cool and have, like, the radio call letters and everything on them, they fall off all the time, and it's really funny, especially, like, when people haven't been here before, because they're like, oh no, I'm so sorry, and I'm like, it's fine, they always do that. Okay, for a second, I'm going to be distracted, because I'm posting something on Instagram to tell other people to listen to Adrian's, well, okay, sorry, I keep going back and forth between FaZe and Adrian. Is it okay if they know that your name...
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Okay.
I'll respond to either one, so.
Okay, well, FaZe is his name, so if you're looking him up and you want to hear his music, you know, that's his name. But, I call him Adrian too, because he's also my friend, so. Anyway, yes, I'm posting something on Instagram to tell people to listen. So, yeah. Do you want to, how about you introduce yourself a little bit?
Alright, so everybody, my name is FaZe. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat as FaZe PA, which is PHAZE, PA for Pennsylvania. I'm a hip hop artist. You can usually see me around New York. I'm going to all the open mics like religiously.
Yeah, he's really good at that. We have to talk more about that in the open mic too. Right.
So I'll be rapping on instruments a lot. I actually have songs online, music videos online as well. I have about 4 out as of right now. The last one I did was with yours truly, Brandi.
Yeah.
Both some Tribalist. I love that name.
Oh yeah, we can talk a little bit about that name then.
Yeah, so I like to see myself as like an artist that does variety. I've always been into different genres of music, mainly hip hop, but I had a rock and roll phase when I was 13. I had a pop phase when I was 10. And I was listening to a whole bunch of NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and Britney Spears. I had a crush on her at the time and all that. Christina Aguilera, that whole genie in a bottle thing.
Yeah.
So I saw a little bit of that with me. So I like collaborating with other artists. It doesn't have to be hip hop, it could be rock and roll singers, anything.
Yeah, and you are very good at that. And you have a song called Rocksteady, which does have a very like edgy rock beat to it. And I love that song. It always gets me like really excited. That and then your other one, is it like something with fire or dragon?
Fireball?
Fireball, yeah.
Yeah.
Super exciting. Those two you should really check out if you want something like hype for like if you're like running or something.
Okay. Yeah, run to my music, get exercise.
Yeah, definitely. Stop. Okay, sorry about that. So when did you first start rapping?
When I was 15. I went over to a friend's house who later ended up becoming my foster brother, and he was already rapping, and I was forced to spend the night over there. I guess my mother's wishes, she told me to spend the night, so alright, whatever. And he was rapping. He said, why don't you try rapping? Like, I was like, okay, I'll try it. The music was always in me, but I never had nobody bring it out. So he like laid down the whole format, how you write the verses and the choruses and how you rap to the beat and all that. So I started at 15, and ever since then I was writing like almost every day.
That's awesome. So how old was your brother then? Or
my foster brother, he was I was 15, he was 18.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Do you know if he still raps anymore?
As far as I know, yeah, but me and him don't talk anymore. He was way back in Bethlehem. I tried reaching out to him, and he had a whole family problem back then, and it's like 10 years later, he's still not over it, so.
Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to like...
Oh, no, I'm open book. You can talk about anything personal, whatever. I'm open book through my music, so I'm open book the same way in real life. I have no problem talking about anything.
Awesome. I'm really sorry about this. This is me trying to make a Facebook post at the same time that on Instagram.
I was rushing to make the Facebook post right before you started.
Yeah, I know. That's why I kind of rambled for a while. I was giving you time. Like I said, guys, he came in and kind of saved me because I totally got the schedule switched up because there was a lot of changes in the show for the past few weeks, like trying to schedule things out because a lot of times I do have things booked like a month or so in advance. And yeah, so that happens. Anyway. So you did talk about some of your influences, how you listen to a lot of different music, but are there like certain rappers though that you really
As of right now, like my top two of all time is Tupac and Eminem. Because Tupac's like a leader, and
we have the same birthday.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. You took the right out of my mouth. I really don't say that.
That's funny.
I like Gemini's, and Eminem is just like the rap god of it all. The multiple syllables, I love that. My current like top five as of right now will be Hobson, Logic, Joe Budden, Dizzy Wright, Machine Gun Kelly, and I've been listening to Token a lot lately. He's only 17, and like the bars is like crazy. It's like, and I learned from him. It's like he does it every day, which is why he's so good at a young age. So lately, I've been freestyling every day. I've been writing every single day.
Yeah,
and I already see an improvement. So
that's awesome. Yeah, it's like a muscle. You have to like work your brain in that way.
Yeah.
So what are some of the instruments that you freestyled over? Because I've seen you freestyle over.
Off the top of my head, of course, a bunch of different guitars: electric guitar, acoustic bass guitar, from drums. The homie Ian Carroll with the violin. A friend of mine named Ryan Davis, he was using a harmonica one time. Aaron Richard Lewis at the Holy Hound, he does the harmonica as well. I know some guy was like banging on like a bucket.
Oh yeah.
So pretty much that's all the instruments I can think of. I probably did more, but that's all I can think on top of my head. I don't know for actual beats. I did techno beats. I did country beats. Video game beats, movie soundtrack beats. I probably done them all. Probably except for polka. That's probably the only one I haven't done yet.
Which one? Polka? They could be arranged.
I'm gonna try it.
Sorry about that. So, when did you record your first song and where?
The very first song that I recorded, I know it's crap.
Oh, I know, that's how I feel, man.
Yeah. I was the first official one that I got put on online. I was 18 years old, fresh out of high school. I was working at a store. Actually, he was here in New York. I was working at a store that used to be open on West Market Street called Big Boots, and he had a studio in the back, and it was like to promote like his store.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, it came out good. It was the song afterwards that came out bad. So I just did a verse about his clothing store, about shoes and sneakers and shirts and all that. I only rapped like 8 bars. I think I could probably still remember it.
Really? Do you want to give a little like sample?
If I can remember it. It was called Big Boots. Something. Shop something. Want to cop something? Come to Big Boots if you want to stock something. Style them in Jordans, less than 100. Never had fake kicks, don't stop fronting. We have to be quick to out fresh another player. Fresher than a zip locked up in your area. Shirts and jeans, we stay upgrading. Great deals just to help you stay blazing. I'm surprised I still remember that.
That's awesome. See, you could get a career out of that, like marketing.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Anybody want me to market?
Yeah, make jingles for them.
Yeah. And that was 10 years ago. I'm surprised I still remember that. Jeez.
Oh my gosh. Craziness. Yeah, it's like insane how things stick in your head when they're significant. Like lyrics and stuff. Like, I do that all the time. Like, I remember things so detailed if they had like a significant.
Oh, yeah.
In my life. So now you record in York, and you record, well, I mean, you did record in York before too, but now you go to Assorted Studios, which I know because I recorded a song with you there, which is awesome.
Yeah, the homie Jesse Labyrinth, who's out of town right now, but he does a jack of all trades. He does my mixing and mastering and my music videos, the whole 9.
Yeah.
Dude's a beast.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I like to let local people know if you do want to go there, check out Assorted Studios like on Facebook, and they might be able to do some productions for you. Well, Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse definitely now. Jesse Labyrinth. So.
Oh, I was gonna ask you, since we were talking about York, like, I don't know, what do you like about the music scene here? Because I think it is very unique, personally.
Real diverse. Honestly, like, far as like rock and roll and folklore and stuff like that, it's really on point. All the open mics I be going to on a regular, everybody's talented in their own way. I love like you, for example, you with your rock and roll stuff, and then on top of that, you can freestyle. Not just freestyle sing, but freestyle rap. That surprised me. I was like, oh, snap, you got skill.
Yeah, that did happen. I wish more people were there to see that happened at the depot the other day, because I did that.
Yeah, that's nuts. But everybody loves singing. I heard good rappers around here. Nothing against the rappers that are in New York, honestly. I'll say this in like the nicest way. There are a lot of them like real negative and they're on the whole violence tip. I'm not. I'm all about peace, love, and positivity. If I'm violent, my lyrics would be like a personal experience. Other than that, I'm not the type to really come at nobody. But I get along a lot better with singers than I do with rappers.
Yeah, I do notice like you stay on that scene more, but I think that's really cool for you because then you're not competing, you know, with people that are doing like similar things. You really stand out. And I can always tell like with the crowds and stuff, like when you get up, I feel like sometimes they'll look like, I wonder what this is going to be. And then you start and they're like, yeah, this is awesome. And I see them, you know, nodding their heads and like tapping their feet and stuff. So it's really cool. And for those of you who haven't been out like downtown much in York, we have a really awesome music scene. Like everyone is very supportive. Like other places I've gone, they're cool, but it is a competition. Whereas here, people more so they want to see you succeed. Like they want to succeed, but they want to see you succeed too. So it's a really cool.
Yeah, they're real supportive around here. Definitely. I have the advantage because I stand out with the whole rapping thing. Because people think I'm just gonna sing, and then they're like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be nice if I could sing, but I'll sound like a chalkboard, like scratching nails. No. I wouldn't even go there. I might be able to harmonize maybe a little bit with somebody, but that's all I can give you.
Well, you don't have to. You did a good job doing what you do.
I love lyrics.
Speaking of getting along with people, who are some of the people you've collaborated with? Well, other than me, of course. Like, I know you've done a lot of collaborations.
As far as actual songs go, like that I put online with you and Jasper the Tourist. We did Ocean of Emotions Part 2. We'll do a video for that later this year. But that, I've been collaborating with people at the open mics. Aaron Richard Lewis, he hosts the Holy Hound. I'll be rapping with him and freestyling. Devix at the Depot, also Matthew Roof. Yeah.
And Matt Ruth also recorded some stuff for me too, so you know you can ask him for stuff.
Tony Strauss is another one we did one time. I can't say his stage name because it's a cursing name, so I can't say it.
Yeah, I know. I hate that. I always want to be like, so check out
that
Tony.
B word. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Nikki Sullivan, who hosts the First Cap as of right now.
I love Nikki.
Yeah, she got a good aura about her.
She does.
Thad Shaw one time, he was just playing the piano.
Oh, okay, cool.
One time with Beck, who needs to perform more, but she just be so caught up in work. She's like traveling. She's like halfway across the world right now, like in India or something. But I think I collaborated with pretty much everybody at least once. I might freestyle with almost everybody.
Yeah.
I did with Bo. Cody Kilburn's another one.
Oh yeah, I just had him. He was like, I think he was like 2 guests ago.
Yeah.
I just had him up here, so.
Yeah. He's a homie, definitely for sure. So I collaborate with pretty much everybody. I would say so. Everybody's a regular. I rapped with them at least once.
That's awesome. And it's really cool. Like, I think that's another reason why you being on more of like the singer scene or whatever you would call it is helpful, because it's like, it's cool when rappers, you know, collaborate with singers, because then you get that change up in
the whole mashup thing.
Yeah, definitely. It's really cool. So FaZe allowed me to, well, I mean, okay, so I did record a song when I was like 14, and I still have it on my iPod. It's pretty funny. But I never like really, like I never recorded like an original before, and I definitely never made a music video before. So I got to have that experience thanks to FaZe, so that was really cool. And that was our song Tribalist, and that name basically means like going into any environment, and like even if you're like a little unsure at first, just being able to survive, and not only survive but like thrive. So it's kind of one of those adapt or die type of things, but not exactly. It's just like we are the type of people that whatever life throws at us, you know, we find a way through it, and that's kind of what the song is about.
Definitely, for sure. Going for where we used to be before we met.
Yeah.
I used to be a pushover. I was really naive. People took advantage of me, and I didn't know how to exactly stand up for myself unless I was pushed to the limit.
Me too.
People was able to manipulate me, so I wouldn't get pushed to the limit. But now I went through a whole bunch of stuff in like 2014, 2015, and it changed me for the better. And now, like, I don't take crap from nobody. But I'm also a very nice guy. I like to have crack jokes, have a sense of humor. I like to get along with everybody, no violence, nothing like that. But,
yeah.
Like, you cannot take advantage of me no more. I catch on like that real quick.
Yeah. Like, let me tell you guys, he is one of the nicest people I know, one of the most positive people I know. Like, no matter what's going on, he's like, you know, keeping his cool. But definitely you have to still stand your ground. Like, you can still be positive, but also stand your ground at the same time. And I just think it's awesome that, you know, you found that strength in yourself. And it's also awesome that I know how you said, like, on the rap scene around here, not everyone is so nice, but you know, you are, and you stand out. So that's really cool.
I like to get along with everybody. I mean, the world would be a better place if everybody would get along with each other. Everybody would help each other. So I want to cause negativity. Oh, you need to stay over here with that or blah blah blah. Like no, like we can help each other in different ways.
Yeah.
It's like me and you help each other. I help you with the whole music scene, with the music video, the first music video. You gave me my first or second radio interview.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So, like, it works. People gotta stop being so negative.
Yeah, that's what I don't know. I see an overlap with my song Battleship. I'm not like trying to make this about me, but that's what that song is about. Like, if we work together, we're gonna get a lot farther, or at least just work on ourselves and not like try to put someone else down. Because at the end of the day, if you're trying to hurt someone else because you think it's gonna make you feel better or whatever, then you're both just, you know, out of luck. At least if you're like ignoring them and working on making yourself better, even if you don't bring them down, at least you're doing something for yourself. At the end of the day, you're not going to have anything more, you know.
Yeah, Man Your Own Battleship.
Yeah.
I like that song, by the way. And Skin. And Pretty Little Mouth.
Oh, thank you.
And Sourcore. I will stop. No,
that's awesome. See, he knows all my songs, which is super cool. Okay, so do you want to talk a little bit about Ocean of Emotions and how you're doing the 2-part thing? So, like, what they can find now and what's to come?
Okay, well, Ocean of Emotions, they pretty much, both of them have the same, like, format. The video, I already put the video out, and it was in the beginning, the intro and outro. What Ocean of Emotions mean is going through my own emotions of the girls I had from the past, from either being rejected or a relationship I was with, and I might have messed it up. And then some girls in general, exes, you pretty much name it. That's how Ocean of Emotions 1 was. And also, I liked the beat a lot because it was sampled from Donkey Kong Country for Super Nintendo. And besides me being a rapper, I'm also a bit of a gamer. I'm more of a rapper these days, but
yeah,
I grew up being a huge gamer. So when I heard that beat, it was the aquatic ambience, the underwater level. So you remember playing with the monkeys and swimming underwater, trying to dodge all the sharks and fish and all that. Yeah, that beat. And then for Ocean Emotions Part 2, it's the same sample, but it's used differently. And I have the same format. First verse is about a certain girl, second verse is about another girl, and the third verse is about females in general. And with this one, I have Jasper the Tourist singing on the chorus. That's the way the beat sounded. So the song's already out online. I love it. We definitely will do a video for it. It'll be a continuation of the first one. So it's like I'm putting like a storyline together.
That's actually really, really cool. And I love that you used the same sample but used it in a completely different way to make it sound like a new song. Like, I don't know, that's just really, really creative. So I give you mad props for that.
Word.
Yeah, no, that's like really cool. And I'm probably going to get made fun of it for this, but one of my favorite albums, like when I was growing up, was Green Day's like American Idiot, but that was a rock opera. So the whole thing was like one big story, and I always really liked that because I felt like I always wanted to listen to the whole thing through, so because it felt like I was like listening to a story. So, you know, having the 2 parts to it is like really cool.
Oh yeah, and there's like most of the videos I'm doing this year, a lot of them have like a bit of a storyline to it. Like if you guys have seen my music videos for Ocean Emotions, like in the beginning it was me and Brandi talking, and if you listen to the words, we're talking about collaborating. And then the very next music video came out where it was called Tribalist, is me and Brandi actually collaborating. So like I put that together strategically. Like I got something like set up for later on. I'm not gonna give nothing away, but I am putting things in order for a certain reason. I am telling the story through these videos. So.
That's awesome. Well, you will have to follow him online to check out what happens and finish the story.
Yeah. I'll be putting out more videos this year. My goal this year is to knock out 5 music videos, minimum. So, just shot the other one the other day, so then I have about 3 more to go.
So, do you want to talk a little bit about the music video process? Because I feel like a lot of people don't really like understand how it works and like behind. I mean, I guess the way that we do it is more, you know, it's fairly simple compared to like some high budget like Hollywood video and stuff. But you know, kind of how you can't just go and film it. You have to kind of like storyboard in a way and like understand like what you're gonna do before you do it.
That's something that I learned from one of my favorite rappers, Hobson. He said in an interview, is like, you can make a bunch of videos, but like you need to make them entertaining. Like the song is good, but you need to make the videos entertaining. I've seen rappers who made videos and they're literally like they stand in front of a wall rapping. Like anybody can do that with their cell phone.
Yeah.
Like make the video entertaining. Like something people like watching TV, like watching Netflix. Netflix and chill. That's like a thing for like the past couple of years.
Yeah.
Make the video entertaining. So like every video I've done, I've put some type of storyboard on it, like some type of dialogue or something like that. Try to crack in that.
Thank you.
Friend to friend, me and the Brandi, like she has to have a crack in her neck. I try to catch her on that.
Yeah. I crack everything. Like here, maybe you can hear this.
Don't go overboard. But now the whole thing when I'll pick a location for the video, whatever like suits the song, like Ocean Emotions for example, is all watery, so I wanted to have like a water background, the whole blue lighting. So we went over to Lake Redmond, and of course it's about females from my past, so like having you in it, for example, and other females like I find I was friends of, and just telling the whole story. So like it's entertaining. It's like watching like a little mini film or like a mini TV episode of a series. You gotta make it entertaining. Be creative. You're creative making a song, be creative with the video. Yeah,
exactly. You have to be creative to be an artist. I'm not gonna go on a rant about like artists these days in air quotes. But I was just having a discussion with Jeremy about this the other day. Like there's so many songs that are like, one, like they just sound like other songs. They're not really like original, and two, like with the videos, they have like millions of dollars to use, and they're just kind of like standing there or whatever, like you said. Yeah. And it's like, if you're really an artist, if you're getting paid like millions of dollars, you better actually be creative, because some of them, I don't know. Like some of them kind of just say the most cliche, you know, things that can come to mind, and it really makes me question. But with you, I know that you're actually creative, so that's awesome.
Yeah, how the whole thought process, like, one rapper that's underground, he's really good. His name is 6 Seconds, and like his bars is crazy. He crazy creative and everything, but like all his videos are so basic. I'm like, what is wrong with you, man?
Yeah.
It is what it is. I make sure all my videos are some type of dialogue, storyline, creativity, some type of way to be entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
Bring in more fans that way. And plus, it's fun to do on top of that.
Yeah, definitely. Did you want to play one of your songs right now?
Oh, play them so soon? I thought we were going to play them later.
Oh, wait, we can play. Well, I was thinking we could do like one now and then like talk more and then play another one. But we can play them. We can save them for the end. If you want to save them for the end, we can do that.
Oh, we can do one song right now. That's fine with me. Well, the first song I'll introduce would be called Tribalist.
Okay, cool. Let me get that. I should probably be more on this.
Alright, so I'll tell it from my standpoint, will pretty much be Brandi's standpoint. Like I was saying earlier, thrive in our own environment. This is advice for anybody, no matter how rich you are, no matter how poor you are, middle class, whatever. Everybody's gonna have some type of problem. Like you can withstand every single problem that comes your way. Everything. So learn to be a better yourself and all that. Like the first lines I say in my verse is that used to be a pushover. Being naive was a drug that I always took sober. So I was always naive, didn't understand much, got taken advantage of, and then I went through like the worst stuff ever, and it made me a lot stronger. And now I'm pretty much like I'm a self-entitled king of myself and what I'm doing with my life. I'm taking it to another level. Like I think completely differently now. It's still positive. So
yeah. And I don't know. I'll talk about my take on it a little bit too. I already basically gave my take on it, but I did go through like a pretty bad phase, and it was around the time that you were. I mean, it was like I know 2015 was like the worst of it, where basically I was just working and going to school all the time, and there was really I felt like there was like no light at the end of the tunnel. And I know that sounds like, well, yeah, that's being an adult, but I feel that my case was a little extreme. Like I was sleeping like 3 hours a night and like just getting up and doing like homework at like 5 so that I could get it done before class and then go to work and then not go to bed until like 2. And it was just like awful. And I felt very like alone because I didn't have time to hang out with anyone. And when I did, I was exhausted and I was just like, what am I doing this for? Like, I am not being creative right now. I'm just kind of like a shell, you know? So, I'm not trying to get too morbid or anything, but then I kind of learned that I don't have to do everything everyone asks me to do. And, like, a part of the reason the situation was kind of bad, too, was just, like, when I was in situations with people, I would just kind of keep to myself or not, like, speak up and then wind up not happy with the end, just kind of like him. So yeah, anyway, it was not good. I just like went went somewhere in my mind and talked for like a really long time. I apologize. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play the song now because we're both in a much better place. So
at the same time too. What's it?
Yeah, it's awesome. So here is Tribalist for you. Woo! Okay, so that was our song Tribalist.
Thriving.
Yeah. So and we have a music video for that, so you can see that online.
Either of our YouTube channels.
Yeah. And
Get Phased Out or Brandi LM.
I don't even know, like, can you even search for my YouTube channel? Like, is yours an actual URL? Because mine is, like, jumbled letters.
Oh. I think mine is jumbled letters until I get a certain amount of subscribers.
Yeah.
So, like, I just tell people, type in Get Phased Out.
Yeah, exactly, because you will find it.
It will show up that way.
Yeah, that's how mine is. It's Brandi LM, or if you go to brandilm.com, then, like, you'll, like, be able to just click. There's a giant pink YouTube button. So you can find it there. But yeah, yours probably has more views and stuff because my YouTube is like, there's a lot of stuff on there, but I don't promote it well. So.
Well, to get like the YouTube views up, I learned you gotta get the views from Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Like those are where all strong followers come from.
Yeah, that's where I get my like the stuff that I post on Facebook and Instagram and stuff. It's definitely where I get more attention than YouTube. But
this video, like I posted it to Facebook separately, and I think it's got over 1,000 views. I believe. I have to check.
That's awesome.
I have to check it out. But it's on the top of my music page, facebook.com/FaceBA, and you'll find me.
Yeah, and his social media for like everything basically is FaceBA. Yeah, yep. Which is like perfect. That's awesome. So yeah, that was awesome. Like I was really happy to get to do that song with you. And go like way outside of my genre area.
We got natural chemistry, so it's like we just click different ideas. And then the one we're working on now, well, I'm not gonna say it, we don't have a name for it, but it's kinda like you're doing the same format, but it's kinda like flipped it. You have like more roles on it, but we end it the same. Like the Tribalist, we ended with the same, I'm the king, you the queen, and then the other one we both end the same, like what's it, like the shooting star? We said at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's like we're doing the same thing again, but a little bit differently.
Yeah.
So, I love collaborating with you. Chemistry is just dope.
Yeah. I love writing music in general, so like when I can do it with other people, you know, it's awesome. And the next one I'm really excited about because I do like take more like of a bigger role and I like the beat. It's cool, it's like kinda spacey.
Yeah, it's sampled from a video game called Mirror's Edge, if anybody's ever played that.
Oh, see, I thought that was just the name of the song. I didn't realize it was from a video game. That's cool.
Yeah, that's people do the you call it the parkour. I guess that's how you call it. Do the jumping from buildings and.
I wish I could do that. I want if anyone out there is listening and wants to parkour with me or teach me how.
I'm down for that because that's like doing some ninja stuff.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, that's so cool. There's a parkour club here, but I just, like, I don't know if I'd fit in there.
I'm down. I mean, I wanna hit the gym more myself and get more fit and all that. So I would love to do that, do flips. And I won't do too dangerous a stunt, so I'm not gonna go overboard, but I'm definitely down for that. Learn some backflips and all that. It's cool.
Yeah. I don't know how we just got to parkour from. Alright.
Well, we're part Geminis. We go random topics.
Yeah. I have the ADD Gemini gene, whatever.
I'm on the Gemini Cancer cusp, but I still got the whole strong Gemini traits. I just
Yeah.
love the chit chat. So.
Yeah, well, that's good. I mean, we're on the radio, so might as well chit chat.
Yeah.
Did you want to play the next song?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
This song called Fireball.
All right, and this is the one that I was talking about, or one of the ones that I was talking about. How it's really fun, and
so with Fireball, all right, I know everybody, whether you're a gamer or not, everybody is sort of Super Mario.
Yeah, for sure.
So the little thing with Super Mario is like it started when we were kids, and it's like 20 years later, it's still going on. It's still the same thing. The princess is getting kidnapped by the same turtle. It's okay if it happened once or twice,
yeah,
3 times.
But it's like shame on me.
Yeah. But it's like 20 years, like 20 times it's happened. How do you get kidnapped by the same turtle over and over again? How does Super Mario let this happen over and over again? It's like, so I made a song about it. It's a fun song, got a little bit of lyrical content and all that. So it's just, yeah.
That's awesome.
So this song right here is called Fireball.
All right, let's check it out. Okay, so that was Fireball, and that was awesome. That, like, he did such a good job, like, playing with, like, Mario's voice and just the whole thing.
A bunch of Mario metaphors. That's creativity.
Yeah, definitely. That was really cool. And I feel like it can apply to real life, too. Like, don't do the same things over and over and, like, hope for a different result, you know? So, yeah, very awesome. I love that song. Need to put it on my iPod.
Very cool. It'll be on. I'm working on a mixtape that's coming out this year called "Rise to the Rhyme," and the meaning behind that is rising to the level, trying to better myself with my lyrics on different topics. So I want to be a hip hop legend one day. Maybe when I reach like 42 years old or something. But this is me trying to get there, raising my skill to be better than I was last year and the year before that. So.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it's definitely possible. And I like that you said that because I'm going through like a crisis right now where I'm almost 23 and I'm not like famous or anything yet. So like I need to remind myself, like, I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot of people who like peaked by the time they're like 23 and I'm like, oh, but that's okay.
No, not necessarily. Like as far as that goes, I mean, I'm older than you, and I'm not worried about it because I know it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because if I would stop chasing music, my whole world will come crashing down. My rest of my life would be miserable, working a regular job and all that drama comes with it. So I'm like, no, music is my happiness. I'll lead to me, literally, music will lead to me making sure my daughter's raised right, to having the right girl for me, having a wife and all that, and be able to travel the world. I'll be able to save the world a lot better because people will listen to you when you're famous.
Exactly. Yeah. That's like why I like the idea so much, because it's like I'm a little girl and people kind of can easily just like ignore me, but when you have more of a voice and influence, you know, you can spread the positivity.
Exactly. Only a few people will listen to me, so but behind the music, people will listen to you a lot more. So I will stop at nothing with this music. I'm gonna keep going, keep promoting, collaborating. Let me make this known now. Brandi is a good friend of mine. I would like me and her to do an album together sometime in the future. I don't know what we're going to call it, but I think it'll be definitely dope, crossing genres and all that.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there. Oh, and another thing I say, I have a slogan of mine called "Get Phased Out." What it means is get focused. like people go through phases, so you're like focused on your phase. So like if you're into the whole poppy phase, you're focused on that, gothic, rock and roll, hip hop, whatever. So my thing is, when I say get phased out, it means get focused. I want people to get focused on their life, better in their life. Don't settle for less as far as relationships go, as far as careers go. Like the best balance for everybody be like to have the right person by their side, but also have your own career. Like do what you love to do, no matter what it is. It could be the funniest thing. It could be I want to go to Japan and I want to own my own dojo, start a karate studios, or like you want to do architecture.
That's what you do.
Yeah. Or like you want to install air conditioners in people's houses, make everybody's cool and all that. Anything. I mean, not my thing is hip hop music. I love to do music. I love lyrics, all that. So get focused, get phased out.
Definitely, that's awesome. So do you want to tell them where to find you? Once again, just so reiterate.
All right, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm very active on those. It's Phase PA.
Sorry.
It's Phase PA. PHAZEPA. Facebook.com/PhazePA. Instagram Phase PA. Twitter Phase PA. SoundCloud Phase PA. I'm getting more active on Snapchat. I'm working on it. That's also Phase PA. And YouTube, type in Get Phased Out.
Yep. And again, that's PHAZEPA. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming. Like kind of at the last minute, even though like I was planning to have you on anyway, because you're also might want to bring you back for another interview. It's always fun hanging out with you. So thank you for being in here. Again, my name is Brandi. Brandi LM is like my stage name, and if you also, that's also my website name. So if you want to contact me, if you would like to be on the show, or if you know someone else that does, or if you want to see some of my music, or Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, all that good stuff, just go to Brandi with an I, LM.com.
You can also ask me. You want to get on Brandi's radio station? Talk to me. I'll hook you up.
Okay, we'll see about that. No, I'm just kidding. All right. See you guys. Get phased out.
Yeah.